Hello there, it's Chris from Kattie here, and welcome to It's the Music That We Choose, a brand new music review series. So my phone vibrating. Hey, here it is. Don't know who it is though. Don't say. Hello? Huh? Maybe he didn't want to talk. Well, at least I can put him in the title now. Well, today, by request of Tiffanny Plz, we're doing a Christmas video! I don't have decoration. I think it's fitting to look at the reggae song Snow by rapper Informer.
What's up, man? Hey, yo, what's going on, yo? I'm sick and tired of 5-0 running up on the block.
This doesn't sound very Christmassy. Did I get the name wrong or something? Yeah, I did. Sorry, this is Informer by Snow, featuring rapper MC Shan. Yes, he is literally called Snow. A Canadian white reggae rapper is called Snow. Well, let's add him to the list of corny white rappers from the 90s. So, this is a lovely song, written by Snow, produced by MC Shan, who is responsible for the amazing horns at the beginning, which is about Snow being locked up in maximum security prison for attempted murder. Jesus, this really isn't a Christmas song, is it? This song was a big hit, big enough to be the world's best-selling reggae song of all time. Bob Marley couldn't step to Snow. What's so interesting about this guy is that he outsold every single reggae song in the history of the Billboard charts. Probably because he was white and wore glasses. I'm not talking about shades here. But let's be fair here. A Canadian dude with his complexion and dress sense imitating a Jamaican dialect is not going to be met with delight by many. But it happens so that he grew up in a Canadian-Jamaican ghetto, kind of like Drake. However, he was also on a Nickelodeon high school drama before he became a rapper. We'll talk about that another time. For now, let's focus on Snow. There was no outrage about this song that was notable enough for anyone to care 20 years on. The most controversy this song stirred was when Jim Carrey made fun of it on the sketch show, and even that skit was making fun of how reggae purists viewed the song at the time, rather than Snow himself. There is a strong Jamaican dialect in this song, so I probably won't understand everything he's saying, but I'll try my best to transcribe and guess the meaning behind the lyrics.
Informer, you know, say that I'm a stormy, I go blam. I like you bum bum down.
So, after the intro, the song starts with the chorus.
Informer, you know, say that I'm a stormy, I go blam.
Okay, so this person's dad, assumingly his girlfriend or something, is blaming Snow for something he didn't do and protecting who is assumingly his daughter. Or maybe has a reason to think you stabbed someone down the line. You went to jail for attempted murder, you dingus. Of course their dad's gonna think you're a bit dangerous. Oh, I have nothing. That doesn't mean the dad's gonna make him lick the boom boom down, as in lick the dirt on the floor when he punches you or something. I'm at a loss. I initially thought this was a licky boom boom da house, which somehow made more sense, mostly because I thought the song was just about partying, but apparently it's not the case. Genius and several other websites say it means he's either gonna beat or gun you down. Is this from the perspective of the dad or Snow? Because if it's Snow, Informer, your dad made me for something I didn't do, so I'm gonna shoot him dead. Informer, your dad said to stab someone but he didn't, so I'm gonna knock him unconscious. Before we get to the lyrical content, can I just talk about how short these verses are? Really desperate for the same worms to catch on, aren't you, Vanilla Ice? Oh wait. Well, you kind of committed attempted murder. The first verse is literally just him going to the police station and doing next to nothing. I won't comment. As much as I've made fun of the lyrics of this chorus, I kind of love how catchy it is. You've got to admit that Snow can write a decent hook, and that is just further shown by his success in South Africa? I guess they like having their culture completely and utterly butchered by a Canadian.
and now me call me lover. Love who me calling on the one tell me, and me lover in my heart down to my belly.
Oh, so Tammy's the girl he's been talking about all this time and has been trying to call her and say he didn't do the crime and that he's innocent. Okay, I don't care. You're not in the right here at all. You're just showing us things that you did. You're not actually giving us a case for why we should feel any sympathy for you, other than the fact you have a girl called Tammy. You need to take care of. You don't say how beautiful she is or how she needs help. She doesn't have a very good family. Maybe she's dating someone else who's abusive. I don't know. Just give us something that will make us feel any sympathy for you getting locked up for, I don't know, attempted murder. And you can't use the excuse that he's playing a character because this literally happened. It's on the records. It's on the internet for everyone to see. This actually happened in 1989. It is not a character. It's the one Daddy Snow, who is the informer.
It's the one MC Shine and the one Daddy Snow. Together we all have a Mr. Tornado.
For many of the more confusing lyrics, you could easily say, I didn't understand the regional dialect and that's why it doesn't make sense, but that one just straight up didn't make sense at all.
Listen for me, you better listen for me now. Listen for me, you better listen for me now.
I'm all ears.
Bring me the rubber, the microphone, and the rock on stage.
Wow, that was really pointless, wasn't it? I'm recording this bit on my phone because I forgot to talk about the third verse. To be fair, this third verse is actually pretty good. It has some good lines about how he, although people think, oh, you came from Jamaica. No, he grew up in the rough ghetto of Toronto, Canada, which I'm pretty sure at this point he's playing up for a joke, which is good, you know, make fun of yourself in your only hit song and you essentially become a parody. You become the Jim Carrey of yourself. Ugh, the hook again. This hook is repeated so many times and it really gets on my nerves since the verses are barely even 8 bars most of the time. Hey Snow, yeah, you better listen to me. Better listen to me now. Listen to me. Better listen to me now. You can't sing! What's happening? Who's rapping? I don't know. Is that MC Shan? Really? MC Shan. Snow considers you a god of flow, lyricism and rapping, and your first line is, sitting round town with my itty bitty girl. Let me just say, I hate his voice. And in this verse, he doesn't have anything interesting, or even good, or unique, or anything to back it up. It's just him talking about nothing. It's not even dumb. It's just him talking about the same thing Snow has been from a different perspective, and there are no interesting or funny quips. Take Kendrick Lamar, for example, great rapper. He has an annoying voice. A very, very annoying voice.
Okay, now open your mind up and listen to me, Kendrick.
And at some points, that voice is almost unbearable. But he is one of the greatest lyricists I think we have right now. And he uses that to his advantage. And he has a lot of voices, and none of them are really that good. So to help this and make him not a terrible, god-awful excuse for a rapper, he has the great lyricism of To Pimp a Butterfly and Good Kid, Mad City.
Trail me down 'cause I'm hanging with the snowman.
Well, someone had to say that at some point, didn't they?
Shan won't turn informer.
Okay, MC Shan, I'm sorry everything I said about you. You're a god to the rap game. Please don't let him do the hook again.
Informer.
Shut. Well, that's the end of the review. Hope you enjoyed. Like the video if you liked the video, self-explanatory. Subscribe if you want to see more. And share if you think your friends will like this. They probably won't. I'm going to go make a snowman and hope it melts. It's metaphorical. I didn't like the song. A licky boom boom down. Well, let's add him to the list of corny white rappers from the 90s. A licky boom boom down. The stab someone. A licky boom boom down.